What's happening, chess fans? Welcome to Net Chess and Chill. Today is episode number 61 of my rapid rating climb series, and we are on a journey to 800 ELO. So, if you guys enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. And I guess without further ado, let's get into today's game. Let's get some tunes on. Let's get into the 10-minute 5 increment pool. And we are looking for a game. So, I've been playing with some of my settings on OBS and stuff. Hopefully, everything is starting to look a little better slowly and surely. Um, Also, you can see that I've been trying to film my intro with my video. Um, just saves me a little bit of time when I produce the actual video. So, this is my only issue is it takes me a while to find a game sometimes. So, I might have to kind of edit out a little bit of this, but maybe not. We are going to play d4, London style. London style. We want to play e3 next, and then get our knights out. This knight comes to d2 typically, so I see this all the time. I mean, maybe it's a good move, but I don't know if blocking your c-pawn is actually that good of a move. So, with that being said, we're going to keep developing. So, I'm thinking about pinning this. The London, I have this big hole here, which allows the bishop and the knight to do annoying things to this square. So, we'll see if my opponent sees that or not. If I just pin the knight, I don't really have to worry about it. So getting your bishops out, I think, is a good idea, but also getting my knights out is a good idea. Because what I can do now is I can pin this knight and then maybe potentially bully the knight. Get 2 pieces on it. But getting my bishop out would be nice because then I can castle. I want to get this knight into here. Okay. So my opponent pins my knight. I like to do this, get my other knight kind of ready to just kind of rotate in. Might play the move h3 next. We'll see. So I'm okay with that. Alright, I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's okay for right now. So we're pinning this knight. He got rid of his light squared bishop. Ah. So I feel like this is a dangerous situation for you, my friend. So let's see. Can take. He recaptures, doubles his pawns, or I can. All right, I could take. He recaptures. Do I have a follow-up? Do I have a follow-up? I'm just going to keep the tension. His pawn is in the way of his bishop. Yeah, I just don't feel like this looks that good. I could bring my queen out, and then I don't know. It's not really a fork. It's not that dangerous, I guess. So I'm not too worried about that. I think I'll take this, and then I'll take the pawn. And I think we'll be okay. I can bring my rooks out. I could also take this pawn. I have options. And it's all because my opponent is kind of closed off right now. Oh, I just gave up a piece. So I didn't think he would take with this queen. I like that move a little bit better by him. But this is also just a free pawn. And I can come back. Yeah, I thought for sure he would take with the pawn, but now that I think about it, it's smarter for him to take with the queen. We're up a pawn right now. A pawn. I mean, technically that's straight up a good pawn. I think I'll take it. And I can come back whenever I'm ready. Ah, okay. So I can anchor in. Can't come back now, but I can anchor in. I could ask the queen what she's actually doing here. I could get my queen kind of into the game a little bit. I think if we want, we can trade. Yeah, he gets his pawn back. We'll trade the bishops. It's okay. I'll win your rook. He didn't see that. I would like to trade off a rook. I don't know if my opponent will let me do it, but Just playing a little dancing game with... My opponent's not careful. I'm trying to queen, dog. Or here. Double up the rooks. Push the pawn. Forever and ever. My rooks are not doubled right now, so if he can't move here. He actually can't attack my rook right now. Unless he comes here and here. So he wants to do this. I can literally just stop the pawn though. And I can push my pawn to victory. What you want to do, dude? Checkmate, my friend. Good game, good game. We're doing pretty well, guys. Doing pretty well. We're on a little bit of a win streak. What's Chess.com has been blowing me with this loading crap, man. Come on, dude. Let me get that game review. Hold on 1 second, guys. Jeez Louise. Never in my life. Come on now. Snap, snap. Yeah, when it's a longer game, man, it takes a little while for the game review to load for me sometimes. Played alright. Played with 78.5% accuracy. My opponent played at 71.1% accuracy. I had 0 blunders, 1 miss, 2 mistakes, and 6 inaccuracies. So, let's get into it. So, book moves. We start off with our good old London. I bring my knight out. He pins my knight. I bring my other knight to kind of recycle them, because I like bringing my knight to here. So, and not messing up my pawn structure necessarily. So he brings his knight in. I pin his knight. He brings his queen down. I come in with my knight. Best move. He slides his queen over, still protecting this. Now I don't really want to do what I was planning on doing. So that's not the best move, but getting this going is the best move. If they take, I guess I could threaten their... Well, and it reinforces my bishop, but it also makes it kind of more difficult for my bishop to escape if he just leaves it there. Like, if he played this move, then I would definitely... I mean, I could back up, but I see. So, not the best move, right? The best move is to... My bishop is hanging, probably, is the best move. I don't know why I did that. Yeah. Silly me. So let's act like that didn't happen. My knight was in the best home of its life, and if I had just done that with the bishop, he is ready to take this at a moment's notice. Once this queen moves, I can take this pawn when my knight is here. So I don't know what I was doing. Anyways, just backing up, keeping this pawn pinned. Good idea. Okay. And then it likes maybe this diagonal for my bishop. Okay. So he pushes a pawn. I take, which is an inaccurate move as well. So quite a few inaccuracies, like right here, pretty close to the beginning of the game. It wants to push my c-pawn. Because then I can take... I don't know. So if he takes... I take... He takes. I can't do that. There must be some sort of tactic here. But I'm not seeing it. I'm a little chess blind today. Sorry, guys. I had a long day at work. Here we go. So he takes on my bishop. I take this pawn, which is another inaccurate move. It really wants me to do this. Okay. I get it. I'm not following the computer's logic. So now he threatens my bishop. I just tuck my bishop back to safety and defend this pawn. That's the only move to do it, because I wanted to bring my bishop all the way back here, but he kind of forced my hand with that move. So this is what we got. Also, I'm making sure this pawn doesn't creep forward. I can stop it. Queen forward, not the best move. Yeah, dude. That way he takes and I get to retake back this way. More better. I get you. So, quite a few inaccuracies today. So, I might look over this game a few more times even after I analyze it with you guys, and we can see kind of what we got going on. So, I thought this wasn't that bad because I kind of reinforced my pawn structure again, right? But he just takes my pawn. I take his bishop, which is not the best move. That's actually a mistake. Pinning the bishop would have been great because I get the rook. Yeah, I should have seen that tactic. I should have seen that. Take my time. I kind of played a little fast in this game. I mean, I'm still under time on him, but he wasn't, from what I could tell, I thought I was in a winning position. I was pretty comfortable. So, with that all said, I push this stupid pawn, which is another mistake. Just bringing my rook in is just the best, right? To get him to not come here. But I provoke him. I say, come on down. Their best move is actually not that. It's actually just to threaten this exact pawn. Yeah, so I got a little not good at this. Straight up a blunder. Why is that a blunder? Oh, yeah, because of my very next move. Yeah. Duh. Yeah, I saw this. I thought he was going to trade for sure, right? Like, but he didn't, so he took the pawn, and I was like, dude, I'll just win your rook. And from here, he was pretty annoying, actually. I brought my rook back. And, you know, it's kind of hard to not have best moves in a position where you can only move certain pieces. So I've been having pretty good moves thus far, right? Um, this is defended. This was just not really the best move. So let's see what, yeah, just giving the check. And which I saw. I felt like I was like, man, I want your rook. So I was trying to get him in a position where he would get his rook, maybe even somewhere around his king where we could just force the situation. But didn't happen. Um, so again, I'd push my pawn out of his line of sight because it's going to take him a few moves now to get that way. And from here, I just decide to infiltrate. Check on the king, take the pawn. He pushes, I just push. Not the best move. Taking, no. Doubling up here and then getting ready to move this rook again. Maybe even over here and doing something like that. Not gonna lie, I didn't feel that comfortable doing something like that, but I don't like pawns being close to my house. So I saw this, giving him a check. He comes down, and from here I was like, check city, boy. Figured I could win this pawn, or at least threaten it to move. So he's got it defended. And from here, just a regular old move, not a great move. This would have been great. He pushes the pawn, I take. He moves down here, so this was an inaccuracy as well. Just taking this pawn, giving the check, and you know, keeping an eye on this would have been the best move because I actually don't need to take that. Because if he takes, I can just take back with my king, and then my rooks are doubled, and they are in trouble. So I did get a little nervous here at the end of the game. I just didn't want to mess up something and have like like this fork, right? Like if I didn't move my rook over, like this was all of a sudden a problem. It wasn't until his rook got here, but now this is a problem move, right? Like because I can't take back with my king. So I just moved my rook here. He gave the check. I came here because I can't take with my king, right? But still not the best move. This was an okay move. The best move would have been taken with my rook. So again, just kind of missing like the big picture when I'm nervous. It's mate in 7 right here is what it says. So I just did it a little differently. Yeah, so from here I just come in and we have a checkmate. So it was a good game. I played like 1,000. My opening was fantastic, but my middle game was questionable. I mean, with all those inaccuracies, yeah, it wasn't the best middle game, but I had a good end game. And weirdly, he just had like the good check mark on everything. So I didn't think he played that poorly. I thought his end game was actually not but so bad, but maybe it was. Anyways, I'm glad I saw the mate in one, and we have another one in the books, guys. Rated 723, fastly approaching this 800 goal of mine. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.